Had a lot of people been asking. There are a lot of folks putting up videos every day, and just first one video and then another. Had a lot of folks been asking me about putting up videos that start back with some of the first songs I ever learned or learned and started doing in public. And a lot of you may not know that when I was starting out, I'd been playing around home, but my first things going out and playing in public places was going with my grandfather, Reeves Parsons, and nothing would ever fail but what I had to take a guitar, and if I couldn't play along with them, I at least had to have a couple of songs to do as a guest with his quartet. And this was, to the best of my memory, one of the first songs that I ever went up and just sung by myself with a guitar in a church somewhere up in Ashe County, North Carolina. And I do remember being scared to death and hoping that this would be the last time that I'd ever have to do it. Turned out that it happened quite often, but it's one called When God Comes and Gathers His Jewels. The ceremony was over, a lad stood alone in tears, for he had just said goodbye to the one he had loved through the years. He stood all alone with his head bowed down, as though his heart would break, when the parson came over and took his hand, and to him these words he did say: when God comes and gathers his jewels, all his treasures of diamonds and gold, you'll meet her up there up in heaven so fair, when God comes and gathers his jewels. Each night when the pale moon is shining, you can see this lad all alone, with his eyes lifted toward heaven. He's repeating these words he was told: when God comes and gathers his jewels, all his diamonds, his treasures and gold, I'll meet her up there up in